I hate this selective feminism that we hear on the left all the time, okay? Well, don't make this a feminism issue because it's not a feminism issue.
But it is,
when you're going out and attacking women, you're not, I'm not done, okay? When you're going out and attacking women, you are not a feminist. This is not defensible whatsoever. And you sit here and you say this.
I'm sorry, what?
That's Candace Owens absolutely shredding liberal Jessica Tarlov on Fox News. Looks like Jessica shouldn't have left her cartoonish smart people glasses at home because Candace is absolutely locked and loaded in this clip. Welcome to Nerk News. Today, we're going to take a few minutes to break down this clip, applaud Candace for being so thoroughly prepared, and laugh as Jessica struggles to keep up. I mean, right out of the gate, Candace has Jessica on her heels by saying that she's not a feminist and underplaying her comment about Trump attacking women's health care.
The basis of this is that people are upset that illegal immigrants are being separated from their mothers. Why don't you refocus some of that energy to the black community? They've been having their families separated. In fact, it's subsidized in the black community. You appreciate single motherhood. So all of this selective fake outrage when you guys do not have the same defenses for the black community is really lost on me. And it's time's up on this altogether.
Once again, Candace absolutely has this correct. Johnson and his war on poverty and the Great Society encouraged fatherless families and married-off single mothers to the welfare state. He knew if you created an entitlement class, which are primarily black, that you would have them hooked for life. Last year alone, we spent something over like $900 billion on 80 different poverty programs, and the percent of Americans who are poor since the 60s has barely budged. People like Jessica don't give two craps about any of that. They just like waving their BLM flags around and making obnoxious posts on social media saying they're allies or something.
I believe I was keeping it civil, and then Candace told me that I wasn't a feminist. I also believe that Candace doesn't speak for the entire...
I didn't say you weren't. I said
the
the left.
You
Okay,
actually said that.
I said the left. I didn't say you, Jessica, so don't make it personal. I said the left. It's selective feminism on the left that we're seeing.
We have heard this for years, that Kellyanne Conway, Sarah Huckabee Sanders, and all the women who work for this president and support his agenda aren't getting their due. They're not getting their due from the feminist community because they're advocating for policies that hurt women.
I love how this is central to their identity for some reason. Like, they look at men and see how they're stuck in the rat race or dead-end jobs or working their butts off in unsafe environments, and they say to themselves, hey, that's not fair, you tricked us. Because brainwashing yourself into being a crappy version of a man and doing some sort of make-work job where you send emails all day for little to no pay is something to be proud of, apparently. I mean, I'm not saying that women shouldn't work if they want to, but under feminism, that's all they're allowed to do. It makes women unhappy, halves the salaries of men, and creates a two-income trap where both parents have to work so they can pay another person to raise their kids or not have them at all.
That Kirstjen Nielsen should be harassed because of her position and because what is going on with immigration. Do you think because of that she deserves to be treated the way that she does? She was essentially forced out of a Mexican restaurant.
I think that people should have civil conversations about it and certainly have every right as a public official to come up to her table and to call her out on her lies and this administration's lies. If she wants to leave because of it, that's on her.
This is a very slippery slope. The left should stop this because then you're basically saying that in the future this is going to be allowed in administrations that you do support. And as I said, the selective outrage for illegal families, when this has been going on in the black community, no one talks about the fathers that are separated, the fathers that are behind bars, the fathers that are buried on the south side of Chicago and in Baltimore. So again, this is completely, to me, seems like fake outrage, and I don't support it whatsoever.
Candace, that's why President Obama
we're going to have to leave it there.
Well, there you have it. You gotta love when Candace goes toe-to-toe with these people because they just aren't prepared to have someone call them out on all their little virtue signaling that they do in hollow performative nonsense. They're caught off guard when Candace pulls their mask off, and they have nothing to attack her on because she has check marks in all their favorite victim group boxes. They can't stand when any of these marginalized people think for themselves.